Impulsively, she seizes me by the collar.
Oh, Jesus. Are you listening to me? Hisao's immune system? Get your ass in gear.
I give a smart salute.
God, you're so lame.
Duly noted, ma'am. Wow, we are just perfect for each other.
Dorkiest. Welcome back to Bookend.
Yeah.
I already read that part, I think.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
We're with the nurse.
Yeah.
When he puts it that way, it makes a lot more sense. What way? I don't know. It's been a whole episode.
Like a whole 2 minutes.
She seemed pretty good today, if a little more tired than usual. She was already feeling better when I dropped by yesterday, so I'm not that surprised. The nurse nods, though I notice he tenses slightly when I mention yesterday's visit.
Well, that's good to hear. She used protection. Figured it was just a 24-hour thing. Emmy tends to recover quickly from colds and the like.
You had a pillow fight laid on top of her and then left? That's a little weird. Hey, speaking of Emmy.
What are you, a pussy?
Are you the track captain? Well, you know. A look of suspicion crosses his face. Why the fuck are you asking me?
Why do you ask?
Well, it's just that they seem kind of close, and I was just curious, you know. And I'd never ask her because that'd be kind of embarrassing. So far, so good. I'm nailing it.
Right.
Now to really
I totally don't like her.
Strictly platonic questions here. Besides, I think they'd make a cute couple. What am I even doing right now?
Yeah.
The nurse laughs.
Well, I don't suppose you're the first to think that. But I think I can say with some certainty that the two of them will never do anything like that.
Certainty?
Yep. Not that I could tell you, of course. Confidentiality and all that.
Why don't you go ask her your own damn self? Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, right. You just like holding a secret over my head.
That too. Right. Get out of here. I'm a busy man, you know.
I gotta annoy all the adult staff here.
Right.
I roll my eyes at his last statement and head out the door, motioning to Emmy to go in. The whole time I'm trying to keep from doing a celebratory dance. The two of them will never do anything like that. That's precisely the sort of thing I wanted to hear.
Jesus.
I'm half tempted to make some sort of a move on Emmy right now. But I think the nurse would probably disapprove.
I don't know. He'd probably cheer you on.
That's true.
It's a little weird.
Besides, I still don't know how exactly how Emmy feels about me.
Because you're dense.
I mean, it's obvious that she cares about me as a friend. And you're an idiot. So, something more than that, I can't be certain.
It's always easier to tell from the outside.
Well, I guess. Even so, I can't help but feel hopeful. I just need to figure out how a good time to tell Emmy exactly how I feel. That puzzle should keep me occupied for the rest of the day. Yeah, I noticed, at least. The rooftop is completely deserted. How did I get here?
I just woke up.
Normally, I could count on Rin to be up here before me, but she's strangely absent. I wonder if she decided to accompany Emmy to the cafeteria for once. That seemed pretty unlikely, but it's all I can think of right now. So obviously I didn't wait for Emmy and tell her how I feel. Part of me wants to go look for Rin, but a far larger part of me is too pleased with the way the sun feels on my skin to care. I pick idly at my lunch while I wait for Emmy and Rin to show up. It does not take long for me to hear the sounds of someone coming up the stairs. I wait until the door begins to open before talking. Took you long enough, keeping me waiting for you, honestly. The two of you are... Huh? Well, that's odd. The only person standing in the doorway is Emmy.
They planned it.
Who looks mildly confused.
She told Ren to fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean, huh? It's me, Emmy. We run in the mornings. Oh, where am I?
She grins, and I feel my heart jump slightly in my chest at the sight. Yeah, I knew that. I'm just confused. Where's Rin?
I'm actually trying to get to her.
Yeah. Oh. Well, this is awkward. You misread this completely.
Right.
Emmy's grin is replaced by a rather guilty-looking expression.
Yeah, about that. I sort of, gave her my cold. Oh, what the hell were you two doing?
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Am I at risk, too? Well, probably.
Yeah?
It would make sense after all. Emmy and I were in close contact the other day.
She coughed in your face.
Yeah, so what did she and Rin do that got her ill? I think about it for a little bit. Steady on, old lad. Don't go down that road.
Steady on, old lad.
Rin's just probably got a worse immune system than me. Emmy seemed shocked by that comment, like she hadn't considered that before.
I hope not. I feel terrible if you get ill because of me, Hisao.
Oh man, I think I feel a fever coming on.
Oh, woe is me.
Only cowbell can satisfy.
I got a fever. The only prescription is more cowbell.
Emmy looks horrified and then quickly shifts into a more angry expression.
Hisao! You stop getting sick this instant.
Yeah.
I won't have it.
Impulsively, she seizes me by the collar.
Oh, Jesus. Are you listening to me? Hisao's immune system? Get your ass in gear.
I give a smart salute.
God, you're so lame.
Duly noted, ma'am. Wow, we are just perfect for each other.
Dorkiest.
Emmy steps back and nods, satisfied.
Good. You are not allowed to miss any of our morning runs, after all.
But you missed a morning run. Emmy crosses her arms and looks at me haughtily.
Yes, but that's a special case. It was me and not you.
That's not an explanation at all. Emmy looks flabbergasted.
You're kidding, right? That explanation makes perfect sense. I'm a girl,
No,
so I get
it
special
doesn't.
treatment.
It's a blatant double standard.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
But she did run twice as hard the next day. So
Yeah, well, that's her own fault.
Oh, fine. Emmy seems pleased by her victory. Anyway, is Rin gonna be okay? She's not terribly ill, right? Emmy shakes her head. I don't care.
Nope, she'll be fine. Fuck her. I got her some cold medicine. That should help her.
She's drugged for the next 12 hours.
She's flying right now. Although I probably should have made sure she didn't try to take them all at once.
Yeah.
She's done it before, you know.
Oh, God.
Not surprised.
Somehow I don't find this at all surprising. I doubt Rin is one to pay attention to maximum dosages and such. Jesus. You should probably check on her later, then, just to make sure.
That'd be a really unfair pillow fight.
Emmy shrugs.
I'll stop by after practice. She'll be fine until then.
Smash cut to Ran just like drooling, passed out.
I nod, figuring that line of conversation is over. The only problem is I don't know what else to talk about. So, got any more track meets coming up? This is a terribly roundabout way of trying to see if she's free on the weekend. If she's free, then maybe I can ask her on a date or something. But I won't.
No way.
Well, assuming I can get myself to actually form the words. Emmy shakes her head.
Nah, not for another couple weeks, I think. The season's winding down.
Oh yeah, I came in right in the middle of things, didn't I? Does that mean exams are coming up soon? I should probably know that.
Yeah.
Should probably look into that. Should probably pay attention in class. What do you do on the weekends if there's not a meet? An eyebrow goes up and Emmy gets a teasing look on her face.
You're awfully inquisitive today, aren't you?
I'm inquisitive all the time.
Yeah.
I shrug.
You just
and
don't hear it.
hope it looks casual. Just making conversation. I don't know what it's like to be a track star after all. Lucrative
Flattery.
life. She waves a hand idly.
I'm not actually that good, you know. You just so happen to see me on a good day is all.
You liar.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
But humility is the sign of a good athlete.
Yeah, because pro athletes, you know.
Yeah. They have all the humility.
At least that's what my dad used to say.
Oh no.
She shrugs and tries unsuccessfully to hide the rather troubled expression her face has taken on.
God, it's
Hey,
like a minefield.
Hey, what's up? You seem bothered by something. It's going to take me another 20 minutes to figure out.
Right.
Emmy starts to deny it, then sighs in defeat. I wonder if she's too tired from being sick to get herself to deny it like usual. Or she gets sad every time she mentions her dad. You think something happened to her dad?
Well, we already know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Or she actually just trusts me enough at this point to open up.
Granted, Hisao may have forgotten already because he forgets everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you remember last night?
Vividly.
Do I ever? I settle for nodding, however.
That's not the first time that's happened to me.
Who else threw pillows at you?
Is it that damn team captain
You
again?
slut!
Actually, I get them kind of...
I knew it! She pauses, as if it suddenly occurred to her what she's doing. It's almost like she's breaking some sort of personal rule here, but she starts up again, choosing her words carefully.
Well, not often, but on occasion. It's just been one of those weeks where that's what happens.
A sigh escapes her, and she looks terribly frustrated. I reach over and give her a hug, which, unlike last time, doesn't seem to shock her. Instead, she seems to relax as my arms wrap around her. We stay that way for a while. It's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, you know I was serious last night. You really can't talk to me if stuff like this is bothering you. It's always difficult to do the sort of thing solo, you know? Emmy smiles and breaks the embrace, but stays leaning on my shoulder.
Thanks, Hisao. I'll be fine, I think.
I can already see her reassembling herself, getting ready to bottle it up all up again. Guess that topic's closed now. So hey, given any more thought to that career survey? Oh yeah.
Can't say that I have. Just gonna be a pirate. I don't tend to plan very far ahead, you know. Although I suppose I could at least start looking into college, huh?
Pirate college? I shrug.
That sounds awesome.
I suppose, unless you were serious about that pirate thing. Last I checked, pirates didn't have much need for universities. Unless there's like a pirate university out there somewhere.
What the hell?
Yes!
Beat you to it, game.
Yeah, we always do. Emmy giggles and starts to look a little like her old self, but there's a new element to her expression. New expression unlocked. Impish.
Impish.
That's how I'd describe it. Emmy looks impish, looking up at me with her head nestled into my shoulder.
Would you come with me if I ran off to be a pirate?
I think so. Of course I would. Who in their right mind would pass up the opportunity to be pirates with you?
Well, when you put it that way, I'm not sure.
She giggles again. I notice that my heart seems to have sped up. It's probably due to Emmy's proximity to me.
Hopefully. Or I'm dying.
That hint of strawberries again. Can't help but grin as I gaze down on her. At her. She's happy again.
Hey, Hisao. If you're gonna kiss me, you should probably do
Whoa.
it soon. I think the lunch bell's about to ring.
Well, there's your opening.
Yeah, okay. There's the opening. Yeah, exactly. There's the forwardness you were hoping for.
Yeah, where were the forward girls when I was in high school?
Right?
It's like, I got to read all these signals. Fucking my job.
Yeah, she's just like, well, you might as well kiss me soon.
Right.
Oh, okay. My thoughts grind to a sudden halt. Pretty sure my mouth is hanging open in shock. All I can manage is a strangled, huh? This amuses Emmy even more.
You were thinking about it, weren't you?
She sits up, bringing her face level with mine.
I'd probably enjoy it, you know. You're a really... well...
She briefly composes herself, looking like she's about to say something important.
If you hadn't figured it out by now, I think I've developed a bit of crush on you.
She took so damn long that she just had to come out and tell you, finally.
You're gonna have to do something about that.
This time her grin short-circuits several important thought processes. At some point, I turned toward her, and at another point, her arms moved around my neck. At yet another, my arms wrapped around her waist. I'll be damned if I could tell that precisely when that happened. Are you going to think about what this means for the next 20 minutes?
Jesus Christ, just get it over with, man.
Does she like me? Because at this moment, there's only a voice in the back of my head yelling at me to kiss
It's
her.
probably two voices. It's us.
Yeah.
That's what this is. You're the angel on the devil on his shoulder.
Oh, okay.
That's how all these
We're
visual
both-
novels
we're
go.
both like, kiss her, you dumbass.
Yeah.
I look into Emmy's eyes. There it is. The thing I saw yesterday on the bed. It's there again. Emmy.
My boner.
It suddenly strikes me that she's worried that I'll reject her. What a silly worry for her to have. Yeah!
Yay!
We
Finally!
did it!
You're not completely useless.
I'm not a loser. Her lips taste faintly of strawberries. She leans into the kiss, and her arms tighten around the back of my head, making sure that I don't pull away. Not that there was any danger of that. There's a churning feeling in my gut. The world falls away. There's just me and her and this bench. My arms tighten, drawing her waist closer, entranced by the feel of her. I inhale her scent, my mind trying desperately to memorize everything about how she tastes, how she smells, how she feels. And the ringing of the bell snaps us back to reality, and we break the kiss.
Oh, there goes gravity.
I did a thing!
Yeah!
I'm so happy with myself.
You're now officially in the relationship thing.
Are we?
I mean,
What about that team captain? She's been hanging around with recently.
I know. We're probably going to have to kill him.
Yeah,
That's one of your choices.
I'll do it.
What to murder him with. You don't have a choice. You have to murder him, but
Oh.
you got to choose the murder weapon.
Um,
Hope you don't get caught. The correct answer is icicle because it melts, then the evidence is gone.
perfect.
Too bad it's not winter.
Summer, though.
Yeah.
Well, we'll figure that out next time. I did a thing! I'm
Yeah!
happy!
I'm happy. Let's go murder someone. No one used that sound clip for anything.